far when I talk
Number 2,
to
why does
him.
God bless? For the sake of his kingdom. Exodus and chapter number 3. Exodus and chapter number 3. Let's read from verses 21 and 22. Listen, brothers and sisters. There is something called favor in this life. And I pray for somebody that you receive favor in this life. You see, hard work can get you to a point. But favor will give you the ability to fly. Amen. And to go at some speed that you can never imagine. Amen. Amen. And for instance, if you are working for somebody, you need favor before that person. The person must like you. Hello. Hi. If you have sometimes somebody can get a case, go to court, and then the judge will look at the merits and demerits, and he say, you know what? No, I just cancel it. It happens, doesn't it happen? It's just favor. You will walk in this life with favor. Amen. I pray that everywhere you go, favor will follow you. Amen. And favor will surround you everywhere you go. Because I am a strong believer of hard work. I'm not saying don't work hard. But hard work without favor will not yield much. Amen. God said, I will give these people favor. And it shall come to pass that when ye go, ye shall not go empty. Favor will bring you blessings. Amen. You know, look, I've sat on boards where we have interviewed people before. And sometimes you see, we interview one person. And then the person is very intelligent. I remember we were recruiting for one top company in Ghana. No, it's a multinational company, but we were recruiting for their office in Ghana. And then we interviewed one lady from Unilever, very intelligent lady, bright lady. And yet she didn't get a job. I thought that she would get a job. Because we needed to present 3 candidates to somebody, and then the person will make their choice. And then this young guy who, I thought he didn't even know what he was. The man said, that's the one I want. Favor. You will be chosen. Amen. Look. I'm not Ajwa. It's not because Ajwa married. Is it always the most beautiful girl that walks the altar? No. Sometimes when you go for some weddings, and the bride is coming, then you are asking yourself, was he blind? Couldn't he see? No, haven't you gone to that wedding? Even with all the makeup, with all the other additions and subtractions, with all the other, when the bride walks, you see that look. And that is why the Bible says that the race is not to the swift, neither the battle to the strong. He said food is not because you are farming or no. Favor. You will walk in favor wherever you are. Wherever you go, by the favor of God, people will like you. People will just like you. And you see, the way favor works is that even when it's not they will like you when you are there, even when you are not there, they like you. That is the favor that came on David. Stay with me. And Samuel went to his house to anoint one of Jesse's sons as a king. And Jesse brought all his sons, the proper ones. David had been classified had been put in the group of servants, because in those days it was a servant that looked after the sheep. And then when Samuel saw Jesse's firstborn, he said, yes, this one, he looks like a king. But God said, no, I've rejected him. And then after everything, Jesse said, God sent me to another. Are these all your children? Then Papa said, there is one. 5 days now, he's in the bush. I'm sure he hasn't been taking a shower. Then Samuel said, we will not sit down until you bring him. What was it that found him? Favor. He was not there when the election was being held, but he won. You will experience God's favor in your life. Brothers and sisters, I've experienced a little bit here and there of God's favor, and I'm believing God for more favor. More favor. Verse number 22. But every woman shall borrow. Now the word borrow is King James, is you will ask your neighbor, okay, and of the and jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment, and he shall put them upon your sons and upon your daughters, and he shall spoil the Egyptians. What? Because they are told the Egyptians they were going into the wilderness to worship their God. So God was saying that go to your neighbor and say, I need gold, I'm going to worship God. I need silver, I need clothes, I need that, because they were slaves, complete slaves. And then God, by the favor he bestowed on them, everything they asked, they got it. But why did they get these blessings? Let's go to Exodus chapter 35. Let me show you something. 35 and then 36. And then I'll be rounding up. Exodus 35, please. Let's read from verses 4 and 5. Thank you. And Moses spake unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, this is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying, please, verse 5. Take ye from among an offering unto the Lord, whosoever is of a willing heart. Hello. Whosoever is of what?
A willing heart.
I preach in this church that don't let anybody come and stand on TV and tell you that give out of with your credit card is not biblical.
Amen.
I don't care whoever that preacher is. I said it's not biblical. God never asked Abraham for Isaac until he gave him Isaac.
Amen.
God will never ask you for something he has not given you.
Amen.
Credit card is not your money.
Amen.